Good morning to you and Happy New Year. This is Keisha Spivey and I'm bringing you your Friday Fire. And I hope this Friday morning finds you moving toward purpose and destiny. If you know me, two of my most exciting holidays of the year are one, my birthday, and two, New Year's. And I'm not big on a whole bunch of New Year's resolutions because I believe anytime you get ready to take a look in the mirror, you can change. I think anytime that you make a decision and you truly, truly mean you've made a decision that eliminated some of the options, then you'll do some things differently to get some different results. I was a little disappointed yesterday. I was speaking to someone about New Year's and they were asking me what I was eating because at the beginning of the year, the first 36 days, I deny my flesh. I only eat things that are good for my body. I only eat things that are fuel for it. I don't necessarily eat for fun. I eat what I need to function. And there are a couple other things that Eric and I do in those first 36 days to set us up for 12 months. It's almost kind of like it's a temple tithe. We take the first 10th of the year and we make sure that we are centered in on being healthy, spirit, soul, and body. So as I was talking to this person yesterday, they were like, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get started next week. I'm going to get started next week. I was going to start on the 1st, but this happened. I was going to start on the 2nd, but this happened. I was going to start today, but this happened. So I've just decided to wait till next week. And immediately my heart was grieved. And I wasn't judging them because people got to do what they got to do for themselves. But I immediately thought of how many times we put off for tomorrow what should have been done yesterday. How many times we put off what we need to be doing right now for a time that we think is more convenient. And the real truth is success and victory, they don't just come when things are convenient. They come when you position yourself to walk in them and to embrace them. One of my favorite quotes is that success is a planned event. And I think I heard someone say last week that success is predictable. And what that means is you can predict how successful you're going to be based on the things that you do, the people that you hang out with, the books that you're reading. You can predict how successful and how healthy your body's going to be based on what you're eating and how you take care of it. We look at things and say, it's going to be what it is, or it is what it is. And that is so not the case. It is what you declare it to be, and it is what you make it be. I love how the first 3 days of the year are kind of difficult for me because when you start denying your body caffeine and carbs and sweets, it starts acting a fool. It starts making demands of you because it's used to what it wants. It's used to getting what it wants when it wants it. And when you deny it, you get headaches, you get tired, you get all these things. But I have decided within myself that I'm not going to allow this body to rule me. I'm going to rule it. I buffet my body. I bring this thing in subjection. I am feeding my mind the truth of God's word. I am feeding my body what it needs to function and trusting God to do in it what only he can do. There's so many things that you can't control this new year, but there's a whole lot that you can. So instead of focusing on what you can't do and what you don't have, take an inventory of what you do and then ask yourself, what can you do? So I guess my quick message to you this morning is stop making excuses. Yes, tomorrow's going to come, but where's it going to find you? Yes, tomorrow's going to happen, but what condition can you be in different than what you are tracking for right now? Be intentional. Don't let 2019 turn into another 2018 because it's all fixated on tomorrow's. What can you do today? How can you make today a good day? How can today be a great day for you? How can it be great for your body, for your mind, for your vision, for your purpose? Stop putting off till tomorrow what you can do today. I am so focused on making every day matter. There's so many projects in my head, so many dreams in my heart, so many people counting on me, and it's only one of me. So I have to prioritize. I have to make sure that I am reserving the best use of Keisha for the things that God says are important to me right now. I have to align my mind with his truth. I have to literally, bring this body in subjection. I have to control my emotions. I have to make sure that I am positioning myself in 2019 to win. And guess what? Just like I'm doing it, you can do it too. No excuses, no justification, just determination. Just do it. Do that thing that God's been telling you to do. No more excuses. Forgive that person God has told you to forgive. No more excuses. Start walking. No more excuses. Stop eating so much. No more excuses. People do what they want to do. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you need to do? Bring those things into subjection and then be about it. I call it not only being about your Father's business, but being about the business that He sent you to planet Earth to do. No one can do you. No one can be you. No one can show up for your post in 2019 but you. And I'm challenging you to show up healthy, show up strong, show up secure in Jesus, show up determined. Because when we show up, I believe God shows out and He gets all the glory. There's a whole lot of nuggets in this. Pull one from it that you can chew on, but be intentional. Do something and do something now. Now, faith. Now. There's no better time like right now. So that's my encouraging word to you. Not all preachy, teachy, but just look in the mirror and do something different this year so that you'll have a different outcome than what you had in 2018. So God bless you and do you to the max.